Hey people, this is Watchers of Walking again. And the members of WOW or Watchers of Walking have been tossing around some theories after episode 509. So, again, if you haven't seen episode 509, this is your time to shut this off because there will be spoilers. So, shut it down if you haven't seen 509. Okay, so the big debate in the group is who dies next, and everyone is pretty much saying Glenn. Now, a couple of people think it was sort of indirectly foreshadowed because of the conversation him and Rick had uh, at the garage where, when they went to Noah's camp and Michonne discovered the baseball jersey in the frame and whatnot. Glenn picks up a bat, has a heart to heart, and basically it's a sign that he changed. He's kind of ruthless. He'll like, yo, I'll, Glenn will kill somebody regardless of whether it makes sense or not. But I personally think that Glenn will be the next one to die. Not because of that scene, but something that happened earlier on, right as the show was starting, maybe after the first commercial. They were driving in the van on the way to Noah's camp. And, Noah and Tyrese were having this conversation. And Glenn was sitting in the back seat. Now, if you remember that whole conversation, every time they switch back to Glenn was holding a CD. And I thought that was significant because of many, many things. And this might be a little deep, but I thought the CD signified what, a CD is. CD is pretty much obsolete. It's done. It's dead. And not only was he just holding the CD, but he was slowly showing what you guys were saying, that he was slowly breaking the CD in his hand. And not only that, though, if you catch it, and I wasn't able to, I tried to make a GIF of it right here, and I'm not sure if I was able to catch that significant part, but I believe that if you look closely during that shot, you can see Glenn's face in the reflection of the CD as he's breaking it. Again, this could be a just a sign that he's breaking, or that he's about to be broke, gone, dead. So that's my way, or my thought about how we know Glenn is about to be next. But the theme of this episode had a lot to do with breaking. Everybody seemed to be breaking down. It started with Glenn in that CD. He was breaking, cracking under pressure, as this, breaking the CD while bending it signifies. Michonne broke in that episode, not just in dialogue, but from some of the things that she did. Again, back to the scene in the driveway, she broke that frame that has the, shirt in it, in almost a I don't give up mode. Knowing that, like, if you make too much noise, you could pretty much attract walkers to the area. So that was a sign of some kind of breakdown. Another breakdown was when they go to rescue Noah and Tyrese at the house. Something big yet little happened. If you noticed, her sword breaks. I couldn't get a picture of it as they were fighting, but the sword, the mighty sword, breaks during that scene. And I thought that was really significant because even, the strongest of strong, the weapon of the show, besides the bow is The bow has a starring role, but the sword is definitely up there. The sword broke, and I was like, damn, like it shows wear and tear. That you know, even the thing that you think is most dependable is also not holding up in this time. Before I end, I wanted to note something. I believe that this crew is going to encounter something beyond what walkers or beyond the walkers. Um, I You saw signs of it in again Noah's camp. The people that were dead, they didn't look the same. It looked like they encountered something else that no like when walkers bite each other, they tear each other apart. Um, when Noah walks into the house and he sees that person on the floor, it might have been his mother or family member. The person looked kind of intact. There was a little bit of something, and I think that this picture, which went by really quick, might identify what's next. If you notice in this picture, you'll see the words wolves, not the last word is far. Wolves, not far. And I think that, um, you know, we know humans are hungry, but there must be some animals out there that are kind of hungry. And that person in Noah's house looked like they were bitten head or something like that. So let's look out to see if in the next episode there's some animals out there. It could be real animals. It could be like a pack of people that were like animals. But I think we might see some wolves out there. So that's it. If you have anything else about episode 509, let me know. Put it on the wall, put it in the comments, and we can discuss it. And I'll do next podcast. Until then, peace.